All right. That was just a little bit of. I was wondering if I shut the window or not. Not sure if the neighbors appreciate these podcasts, which I know all you wait with bated breath to attend. I think I did shut the window today. The other time I was I was playing a song and I left the window open. And then when I concluded the song, I heard this little clapping, and the neighbor girl was kind of "Eterno, comment ça va toi? Tu vas bien? Quoi de neuf? Tu fais quoi de bon aujourd'hui?" And she gave me a little clap, and that was encouraging. But I don't know if she's going to enjoy everything as much as that one particular instance. So that was a song called Mosquito, which I have not recorded properly yet. I do, luckily. The problem with these songs is that I almost forgot about it. And I had to remember it. I think it's pretty nice. I've got a bunch of lyrics. The lyrics are not finished, but I've got a whole sort of number of pages of lyrics where I'm going to try to plug them in as they are and get the structure together. Stang was talking about song structure a while back, and he characterized it normally as verse, chorus, key change, and then coda. Okay, so that that's an acceptable approach for writing pop songs, pop rocks. And then, but the Beatles would do that too, and they would go verse, or maybe even the verse, chorus, verse, and then their key change, they called it a middle eight, and then the coda on the end, perhaps that's where you just take a little motif and repeat it in a certain way. So what would be a good example of a ending motif? Oh, I don't know. Nothing comes to mind right now, but we're all repeating the verse. The chorus would be a coda. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. I was listening just earlier to Chris Williamson. Is that his name? DJ promoter in Newcastle, as a matter of fact. And he was interviewing Seth Godin. So he's some marketing guy. And they were talking about being hacks and being artists and so forth. And hack is transactional and artist is expressive, I guess, is the takeaway. But he was talking about strategic thinking, which is also known as design planning. And so, for instance, with this podcast, the question is, there are three parts of that. Is who's it for, what is it for, and what is the intention? So who it is for is all you fine people who enjoy coming here and see me at L'Atelier and keeping track of my artistic projects and how they are proceeding. And who is it? What is it for? Well, what it is for is publicity. It is marketing. It's what I'm trying to do is create awareness about what I'm doing, and so hopefully I'll be able to sell some original works, such as the one you see behind me, which is called 41 Rue de l'Hermitage. And it's a work in progress, as you can see. And also getting a YouTube channel. So if you are subscribed to YouTube, please do subscribe to my channel, because I only need 961 more subscribers, I believe, until I can qualify for uploading videos longer than 15 minutes, A. And then B, and I was just listening to another informative video the other day. Apparently you need 40,000 hours of viewing time. That sounds a bit excessive. Maybe she meant 40,000 minutes, because 40,000 hours, that means that each one of your subscribers will have to have listened to 40 hours. And so for me, that means 160 of these 15-minute presentations, and we're only on 169 right now. So I'm hoping it's minutes that she was talking about. It's 40,000 hours. I mean, like, how long is a human life? Anyhow, thing about it was so that's my intention, is that this is all so that I can, you know, have the means to create more and move further along and hopefully benefit the world with the extension of joy and creativity and novelty. Have you ever seen an artist that really grips you? I remember I was seeing a Basquiat exhibit once, and it was a really small one. It was at the Henry Art Gallery, I want to say, at the University of Washington, and there was just a couple paintings. It was him and a South American guy whose name escapes me right now. But anyway, on one wall they had one of those big square skull Basquiats, and I was profoundly affected. And, you know, so hopefully that's the objective that I can achieve with my own artwork. Yes, voilà quoi. Maybe some of you have some thoughts about that. But anyway, right now, Eterno, je suis désolé, hein? Je ne me souviens plus votre prénom. C'est Olivier, c'est ça? Tu peux le taper dans l'espace de commentaire là, le champ de commentaires. N'hésitez pas, je suis désolé, mais merci d'être venu. Hein? Ok, maintenant, c'est le moment du manual de guerre de la lumière. And the manual of the warrior of the light. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a page, or anyone, all of you who are watching here, anyone yells out a page between 25 and 157, I'll pick that page and read it, interpret it from the French translation of the original Portuguese. How about that? How entertaining is that? Oh, maybe I'll give you a little art update first. So, here it is. This is called 41 Rue Hermitage Street. And it's actually right down here, right down around the corner from L'Atelier. And I took a photo of it at night. And so this is a drawing from the photo. I was using the grid system to get it onto the canvas. And so what I've done since yesterday was I've erased the grid, okay? So now we can see the main features, which are inked in using acrylic paint pen, Posca brand, Posca, hint, hint, hint. Have a little partnership, perhaps. Love those pens. And they are really good, though. When I discovered them, I thought they were great. Their colors are, they have a nice range of colors. They could have more. They could have specialty ones, but at the same time, you know, how far do you want to go? There's going to be obscure tones, like, you know, like imagine they were to do a Pantone range of colors. That would be a bit excessive, perhaps. But I think there is probably a niche for that. That's like an array of grays, I think, would probably be a first step there, huh? An array of neutral, warm, and cold grays. Posca, huh? This is where you come for the ideas. And what I did was here, I masked off the building part because I'm going to drop in the sky here with a brush. I'm going to mix acrylic paint and white and black ink. And I want to really preserve the motif of the background here, which is actually successive layers of old book pages and a diazo print. It's like a blueprint. It's the step after blueprint is called diazo print. It's dark lines on a light surface, whereas a blueprint is white lines on a blue surface. And what I do is I glue them down and then I sand them off. I've got some videos on my gram of Instas if you want to figure out how that's done, or if you want to witness how it's done. And there's an ASMR aspect to it too, which you might very well enjoy. So I don't know, let's see if we can do this in the 3 minutes or so that are remaining. Since you all seem to be too shy today to suggest a number between 25 and 157, I'm going to use the magic coin method. 20. Oh, I like the feeling of this. 40. 140. Very nice. Page 140. Le manual de la lumière. So what do we say, 140? Okay, here it is. Avant de prendre une décision importante, déclarer une guerre, partir avec ses compagnons pour une autre plaine, choisir un champ pour s'aimer, le guerrier se demande quelles conséquences cela aura-t-il sur la cinquième génération de mes descendants? Ah, this is interesting. Okay, before making an important decision, for instance, declaring war, leaving with your companions on a journey, or choosing a field to plant, the warrior asks himself, what will be the consequence for the fifth generation of my descendants? Interesting. Un guerrier n'ignore pas que les actes de chacun ont des répercussions qui se prolongent fort loin, et il doit savoir quel monde il laissera aux générations futures. This is apropos, huh? With everyone all up with the global warming craze. Warrior doesn't discard with the fact that the actions of each person has repercussions which last a long time, and he must know what world he will leave to future generations. Very good. Thank you, Paulo. It's Manual de la Guerre the Warrior of the Light by Paulo Coelho. So this is just chock full of what is the word for a little lesson like that. It's not an epithet. It's not a what is it? It's just like a little saying. What if anyone knows? Will you please send me, educate me, because I failed to educate myself. Before I go, I just wanted to shout out this tape. This is the tape that I'm using for masking here. Oh, and up here, this tape is just my new crush. It's made expressly for trimming. It's low tack, and you can peel it off easily, and it doesn't damage painted surfaces or something like that. But up here, what I did was I took some tracing paper. I traced these details. Oh, it's time to go. So if I lose them in the painting, I'll have a reference for recreating them. But we've already said too much, so now I must bid you adieu. Au revoir.